bikini bottoms may have been revealing, but we're hoping she'll reveal even more tonight. Please welcome Jess! Oh, Jess. We have got so much to talk about, but I'm going to get straight into it. Let's clear this up. From your point of view, what happened after you left the villa?
So we left the villa, Mike and I. I was a hysterical mess, bless him. He looked after him in the car, had his arm around me because I literally was crying in between every sort of question about everything.
It looks like you're rather close there. What was happening in that moment?
This is not cute, can we just say already? But no, he literally, I was crying my eyes out when we first got in the car. And he said, look, you'll be all right. We'll look after each other. We're going to be fine. And he was such an angel. Like, I wasn't in a good place at all. And I was like, my family's going to hate me. Because we didn't have any contact with the outside world up until that point. So I was like, my family's going to hate me. What the hell am I going to do? And he was just so there for me. It was lovely.
How long was he there for you?
No, so we spent so we were together for what, it would have been a day, and then
the whole time.
Yeah, well, on and off. We were in the same villa.
Okay.
But we were obviously in separate rooms. We kind of just got on with our own things. We had to do press and whatnot.
Did you ever go into each other's bedrooms?
No, never. I knocked on his door and I was like, the media guy's here, you need to get up, because he slept so late in the villa. He was up every morning so early, and then as soon as he got out, he must have had an amazing night's sleep. And I was like, you need to get up. Like, get up now.
But absolutely nothing happened between you when you went back?
Nothing. And it's almost laughable, because now he's been an angel, and I've messaged him a lot since since we got back and the show's been on, because I've been crying all the time about it. And, like, it was one of my best friend's birthdays tonight, and I'm like, we can't even all go out as a, group, which is what the plan was, because I'm like, everyone's going to talk about it. But
do you not feel like, if you're innocent, you could just go out?
Yeah, that's how I felt. But then everyone's like, oh, you don't want to add petrol to the fire. And I'm like, but what? There's no fire. Like this whole Marcel with, there's no fire without smoke, or smoke without fire. And I'm like,
were you aware that Mike was thinking about going to your bedroom?
No, he wasn't.
At all. He just told us.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
It probably would have just been because I was lying there. I said to him the next day after the initial lie, I was like, I literally lied there awake for hours. I was like, honestly, I needed someone to talk to. So unless it was on that sort of wavelength.
Okay, well, we've heard it from Jess. Absolutely nothing happened.
Nothing.
Now, Tyler did tell Dom that you flirted with Mike, and to be fair, you said that on paper, you would have picked Mike over Dom. Do you regret saying that?
No, because when you first go in the villa, it is purely down to looks. That's all you can judge it off. And the whole on paper, it is what I would have listed when I signed up for the show. When I say to someone, oh, what do you want in a guy? I say, well, tall, tanned and dark hair, which he is. I said to him on our date, though, we wouldn't have lasted. I feel like Dom and I would have gravitated towards each other. And Dom's just everything. Every day I found out more stuff about him, it was more things that I was like, that's actually what I want in a guy.
Yeah. OK, let's go back to your time in the villa. Were you shocked when you found out that you and Dom were in the bottom 3 couples?
I'm not gonna lie, I was really smug. When you came out, I was like, we'll be fine, babe.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. And no,
so,
we weren't.
So why do you think you were then? Because you seemed really like you were the most close out of all the couples.
Yeah, like I think we were probably the most genuine couple in there, sort of with feelings, because we've been together the longest. We've been through a lot. Like we've both had some ups and downs, and there are some wobbly days, which isn't shown always.
Yeah.
But we've had some really big ups and downs personally between us both, and I just think maybe we just got too comfortable, because we literally went into being a married couple, and that's all I've ever wanted, is to have a relationship where you don't fight, don't argue.
You said you just wanted to find your prince. Now, some of the other islanders in the villa were a little bit more sceptical of your relationship with Dom. Let's have a look.
Yes.
I feel like with Jess and Dom, it's very much default now.
Do you think they're being real?
No.
I don't know, it just seems a bit like
too good to be true.
Just like comfortable, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they know that they're both the most kind of like dominant female and males in the house, so it makes sense for those two to be together. Yeah. But, you know, we could be wrong, we don't know.
Is it real? I keep asking myself that.
How does that make you feel hearing that?
Do you know, it's hard to hear, because especially Amber, I thought her and I clicked quite well. I mean, I know that you end up having conversations there because all we did all day was talk about each other. Like, that's what you talk about. We're in it, living it, it's life.
Yeah.
But it does make me think, like, well, what were you saying to my face? How were we acting? I don't understand how they couldn't think that we were, like, completely
Yeah, why
real.
did they think that?
'Cause we were literally all over each other all the time.
Dom said you effectively told him you loved him as you left the villa, did you?
Yeah, I was like, I literally adore you.
But did you say love?
I used the word adore.
Do you love him?
I was falling for him. I am falling for him.
So you still are?
Yeah, I just want to see him and speak to him. I feel like after watching tonight's show, devastated. Like, I just want to get hold of him, give him a hug and be like, listen, it's literally, there's no truth behind that. I just want me and him to carry on. Like, I genuinely see us working outside the villa.
What was your reason for going in the villa?
I wanted to find love. I said when I went in and in my first interview, all I want is to find love and find someone to settle down with and be my best friend.
And have you?
I think so.
You hope so?
I hope so. We'll have to see what happens, but I just hope that he sticks by me and realises that the papers talk and
Let's
it's not.
hope so. Well...